think we first realised Sebastian was having difficulties around the 18 months or so mark, when there was a couple of things. One was his balance. So although he'd started walking okay, he constantly fell over, and that falling over increased from maybe 100 times a day that he was falling over. Around 18 months we started to worry that things weren't quite right. Sebastian's diagnosis was tough. Originally we were told by the metabolic unit at the Royal Children's Hospital that there may be something wrong with his brain matter, and that he may have a metabolic disease or deficiency, and we weren't sure to the extent of that. So going into the Royal Children's when he was just over 2, wasn't it? He was just after his 2nd birthday. We were hit with the news that it was a significant disease that was terminal. So not only was it life-threatening, it was terminal, and that he probably wouldn't reach the age of 5. His condition is a multiple sulfatase deficiency or disorder, and essentially it's a form of leukodystrophy where the cells in the body break down gradually, and they only start becoming apparent after 18 months, and they'll continue to break down and affect his cognitive ability as well as his physical ability, and render him disabled until his body can't function anymore, and that they think will be around the age of 5, if not less.
To tell you the truth, we were in a cloud. We didn't know what to do, where to go. It was a matter of understanding what his condition was and trying to source help out in the community. One minute you're going down the path of kindergartens and schools, and then the next minute you're hit with a bombshell that your child doesn't have long with you, and everything's just shattered. Amongst all of the sadness and the pain of finding out about Sebastian, we had to decide whether we would get Charlie tested or not, and we decided to. Finding out that Charlie was also affected was a massive challenge, because it meant that we didn't have hope. We thought in those 3 months after Sebastian and before Charlie was diagnosed that we'd have a bit of hope that maybe Charlie was all right, given that there was a 75% chance that he would be okay, but for him to be diagnosed as well meant that probably the biggest challenge is that we just felt that we didn't have any hope. Coping is about creating memories, trying to create as many memories as we can, trying to enjoy the boys every single day. We've just got to do whatever we can to love them, enjoy them, make sure they're happy, which is the most important thing in our lives, is to make sure they're happy. Huge. We've got a very strong, supportive family and friends, but they can only help so much. Anyhow, we strongly encouraged, weren't we? We were here to visit you guys, very special kids. And we did. We made a visit one afternoon with the family, with Sebastian and Charlie, and you know we were really pleased because we drove into the grounds. There's a beautiful facility. It's bright, it's light, it's friendly, and we weren't expecting that at all. We were expecting pretty much a sterile hospital type thing. It made us feel good about wanting to connect with very special kids and having the boys stay here, and they have a lot to offer. We walked away thinking, you know, that could be a place that we'd feel comfortable leaving our boys, even though we're incredibly protective of them, and I don't think anyone can do as good a job as we can. Obviously, we walked away feeling that it could be a good place, and it's proven to have been. And we do think about what we're going to need at the end of life. And we weren't too sure what to expect with the hospitals or what plans we can put in place. And when my girlfriend told me about how Very Special Kids helped her and her son, every worry that I had was just wiped away. I could just handball it all to Very Special Kids. They're going to be there. They're going to help us when the boys really need it.
So what scares you most about the future?
Losing our boys.
Yeah.
It's inevitable, unfortunately. We know that we're going to have to go through some really tough times with both of them, and we're going to lose both of them. They're beautiful, beautiful boys. They're very happy. We give them a lot of love and a lot of attention. But it doesn't matter what we do, they're going to go. That's what scares us the most.
Some people are blessed with healthy kids and some aren't. And in most situations, that is not due to anything but luck. So in many ways, people giving and supporting very special kids, it's a sign of acknowledgement that they're blessed with healthy kids. And you know, for us and for so many other families who haven't been, you know, that's just a really touching and significant way to give back, because it's also acknowledging that, you know, it could be anyone.